Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 85 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on spontaneity. So, yay for day 85! So today I was stopped at the gas station and I was headed back to my car, and some guy got out of his and he looked at me and he was like, "Hey, you're adorable." And I just turned around and I'm like, "Thanks, that's so sweet." And then he's like, "Hey, can I get your number or no?" And I was like, "Oh, no." And he's like, "Okay, have a good night." And then he just walked into the gas station. I was like, "Okay, cool." It was kind of nice to have somebody think that I'm adorable. I wasn't really expecting that. Don't really picture myself as adorable, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take being adorable for the night, for the evening, for whatever. Um, but it was kind of random. It was a cute pickup line. I don't. I'm like, I don't know what to say in response to that. Can I get your number? And I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know your name. I know nothing about you. I don't know where you're from. I'm not sure it's safe to just randomly give my number to people like that. So I didn't, but part of me kind of wishes I did because I'm kind of curious. And I know it takes a lot of courage to say something like that or to ask for that. And I was like, kind of maybe, but I don't know. But it's too late. I can't go back and change it. I'm like, what do you do in situations like that when people say that? You just give them your number? You just say no? I just said no because I just panicked. I was like, I don't know, not daring enough. Don't want a whole bunch of whole random people have my phone number anyway. And when they don't get the response from me they want, they just kind of quit messaging me or calling me. So, I guess it wouldn't have killed me, but I was like, yeah, no. But anyway, it was kind of fun to have some guy just randomly call me adorable and ask for my number. I don't remember the last time that's ever happened, but I'm sure it has happened. I've had lots of customers ask for my number, so it's not like it's never happened. But just some random dude. That was kind of cool. Anyway, that was one of my spontaneous things for today, and the other one is TMI. TMI, too much information. And it occurs to me that maybe I share too much information in some of these videos. So if I do, I greatly apologize. That is not my intent whatsoever. So, but my TMI thing triggered something that was TMI when I was a teenager. Something very similar, not the exact same thing, but something similar happened to my biological mom. And she announced it to everybody, which made it super embarrassing. And in my case, I didn't announce it to anybody, and nobody said anything. I'm not sure anybody else even noticed except for me. But it did require me to end my night early, and so I did, which was fine. I was having a really good night, making a lot of money though. I was like, man, I don't want to go home right now. But once I came home, I had to do. I ended up doing some laundry and some other things, so it's probably better. Plus, I know I have to get up early in the morning, which I don't really want to, but I've made a commitment to, so I will be getting up early, which means I won't be getting a lot of sleep, which I usually only do on Saturday nights because I have to get up early for church on Sunday. But anyway, so trying not to share my TMI. Just, uh, yeah, it's just one of those things that it felt kind of embarrassing at the moment. But I realized in thinking about it, it's not necessarily embarrassing. I guess it's just something that happens. It either just happens with age or just happens with, circumstances. And I put myself in circumstances where it happened and it kind of was not pleasant. So, trying not to do the TMI thing, I apologize. It's one of those things when it goes in my brain, it just wants to keep. I wish my brain did not do that. I don't know if anybody else's brain does that, where you do something and it's something you didn't like or something that was uncomfortable or something that might have been embarrassing or seemed embarrassing to someone else or triggered something that was embarrassing from your past, because this totally triggered something embarrassing from my past. And then my brain has this thing where it's like, we just have to play it, what happened, over and over and over again and try to figure it out. I'm like, okay, but it happened and I can't go back and control it. I can't change it. All I can do is try to learn from it and do something different in the future so that that just doesn't happen again. That's the whole point, right? And so now, of course, then my paranoid brain is like, this is going to happen again? It's going to happen again? How many times is it going to happen? And my anxiety kind of kicks in when it does that. And so then it's like this whole insane thing in my brain. if anybody knows the off button or how to switch that off, I would really appreciate some comments down below on how to turn off the insane brain and the, oh my gosh, this thing happened and we have to play it over and over and over and over and over again. It's got like somebody hit the repeat button and I don't know how to turn off the repeat button for this one moment for tonight. And then because it was completely out of my control. Well, not completely out of my control. I think for a moment it felt like it was out of my control, and then I realized that I could control it, and so I, tried to stopped, and then just took care of it from that point, and I was like, oops. But it was just, anyway, but I can't seem to stop playing it in my brain or talking about it because it's got that stuck on repeat. The repeat button is stuck. And then, of course, the anxiety kicks in and the paranoia, like, oh my gosh, this could happen again. This could happen again. What do we do? How do we make this not happen again? So then we have to repeat it so we can figure out how to not make it happen again. And there has to be an off switch somewhere. There has to be a jump out of this cycle, jump off of this crazy merry-go-round. I may get hurt in the process, but it might be worth it. Somebody needs to pull the plug on this energy in my head so it will stop spinning, so that I can go to bed. That would be fantastic. So again, if anybody knows how to turn off the repeat button in your brains or suggestions, ideas, I'm all ears or eyes because I would have to read your comments. So if you have comments that would help me, I would appreciate it. If you like these videos, find them entertaining or educational or just relatable in one form or another, you can hit like, subscribe, share with somebody else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe find something fun and spontaneous to do.